I can't go into like too much detail on some things because some things are still ongoing. I was involved in the Creator League, which MrBeast also promoted. MrBeast released this video. That's me right there. Released this video promoting the Creator League for like legal reasons. I can't talk about certain things. We dropped the teaser. Teaser comes out. So I post this literally like 10 min before I do the Denmark show. So I post it 10 minutes for the Denmark show, and I had like not a great feeling about it. And then I do the show and I see like, all right, there's not that much talk on Twitter about it, so it should be fine. So I go sleep. I go to sleep. I wake up. MrBeast has posted the video. Public conversation around it went from like 0 to 100. By the time I woke up, this video had 10 million views. And then I started getting a ton of backlash on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I think given the situation, I think there was some merit to it. I had asked some questions about trying to be very careful here not to get myself in trouble. I asked some questions about what was happening more and found out that maybe some information that I had was not the case. That kind of led me to maybe some information I had prior was not the full picture. So I'd kind of been not given the full explanation of everything. So I made my tweet where I was like, dude, I just fucked up. Like, I didn't know. I had agreed to do something that I didn't fully understand. I can't say too much more because there's still some things ongoing that I need to deal with. But that's basically the gist. That's pretty much all I can say right now. And I promise you, chat, when I can say more, I will say more. So I pulled out immediately when I found out about all the stuff that was involved. Tried to pull out, sorry. And then basically I muted like 400 accounts. Get a load of this guy, get an engagement because he knows how many people will try to convince him of what he already knows. Well played, sir. I know you love the blockchain. You also know, like, what are these dudes? Look how many hexagon profile pictures there are. This is insane. And for days after this, all my Twitter was people just being like, so at CdawgVA, why don't you like NFTs? NFTs this, NFTs that. And it's just like, I don't give a I do not give a single if the technology is cool until you motherfuckers sort all this out and give me one concrete usage for this that makes goddamn sense, and not you guys just puffing smoke up each other's assholes. It's bull until then. The problem is with all of this nonsense is that NFTs and all this blockchain the technology at some point will make sense and will be useful, I'm sure, but right now it's complete bullshit. It's just a bunch of scams right now. Even if it is the future, you have to recognize that these people have absolutely botched all of this shit so much beyond belief right now that the PR is so bad. Like a crumb of a mention of this gets people pissed because these fuckers have ruined it. Not that it was cool to begin with or anything, but they've made it such a cesspit to go near that it's just awful. Sorry, I'm just ranting and not coming up with any kind of thoughts that make any sense here. It's one of those situations where I'm sure the technology will at some point prove very useful to human society or whatever, but we're not there yet, and there is no good use for it that you can promote. And the fact that everyone is just telling you to put money in their thing or invest in them, and you look at their Twitter and it looks like a self-help thing half the time. You're just like, what the fuck is this? They're all just promoting each other. It's just all kind of weird-ass scam. They love making it seem like you're in the past. They're like Gigabrain in the future because they get it. They love being like, you just imagine hating the technology. Imagine being in the past. Bro, imagine tying your entire life worth to some broke-ass PNG exchanging. Like, Roblox has more depth to what you're doing right now. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some tactful insult. Roblox, the stock exchange that is predatory towards children, is easier to convince people to use and is more widely accepted than just exchanging information and the usage and ownership of tokens online. How did you guys f that up so badly? Roblox is basically child slave labor mixed with a child stock market, and they somehow have a much better PR than these dudes just trading PNGs. And I can tell you guys how. It's because every single NFT bro is insufferable. It's not about the tech. It's about how goddamn insufferable those people are. That's kind of where I stand on that. That's my rant over. I guess they just kind of proved that to be the case by just looking at the tweets. So I can say I was in a MrBeast video now. So that's cool.